I had been speaking to somebody who's an expert on this, because we all know that big brands appear to be stepping up their game to tackle plastic pollution. Earlier I asked brand expert Stephen Mcginnes what actions companies are taking to affect consumer decisions.
I think we can't change basic human behaviours. People want convenience and they want low cost, and that's what the single-use plastics provide. And the brands spend billions of dollars making their names visible on shelf. Unfortunately, that means their name is visible on those plastic products when they wash up on beaches. So whilst it's very hard perhaps to find the culprits of things like climate change or deforestation, it's very clear who the culprits for the plastic waste are. Their names are written on the plastic waste itself. So whilst what Adidas is doing is wonderful, and it's totemic in how they're leading the field in this, it's really a small step towards dealing with the waste that already exists. The real challenge is how to prevent that waste existing in the first place, and that's where the brands need to step up. As you say, there are solutions to this. There are wonderful bioplastics which naturally biodegrade, like Solon. I believe you had the CEO on previously.
Yeah.
There's also ways to minimize the production in the first place.
Just putting more plastic out there? I mean, you have biodegradable plastic, you say, but ultimately recycled plastic goods, it's still putting it out into the system.
It is, but it's putting it out there for a few weeks rather than potentially millennia of sitting out into the system and floating around the world. And you're right, that the real answer is to not use it in the first place. But governments want growth, businesses need profit, and consumers want the convenience that single-use plastics provide them. So technology and design is the answer to that. And Adidas is doing a wonderful thing, but the real challenge is preventing the production in the first place.
Yeah. So is this particular region, Asia, bad at dealing with plastic pollution versus elsewhere?
I think the environmental concerns are a developed market concern. If you are one of the billions of people raising themselves out of poverty, your concerns are a roof over your head and food in your stomach, perhaps not the longer-term environmental concerns.
And so very quickly, what kind of advice would you give?
Minimise materials, encourage recyclability, design for recyclability, and start looking at biodegradable plastics.
And that was Stephen Mcginnes there. And this is that report I was hoping to bring you a little earlier. Zoe Thomas reporting.